chase with conviction immediately after that, and he didn't want to tackle. He hung off a tackle that was there for the taking. Meantime, Williams deep in the pocket, running towards goal. This will help the shoulder, I think. No. Yes. A tonic.
Well, that was very well done by Buddy Franklin, and Mark Williams set it up, but
so Minson went straight at Renouf. Here's another clearance. Lewis to Mitchell to Ladson, who's a left footer, and then goes to full forward. Nice looking kick, beautiful kick to Brown. Just got the right side, didn't he?
It's interesting. I've been watching Morris and Franklin. Because Franklin's got the height advantage, he doesn't want to lead. He just says kick the ball up in the air. That's not the way he's going to kick 8 goals. He still has to come forward. Ignore the fact he's probably got a foot on Morris in height.
Well, this guy's been interesting. 9 goals in his last 3 matches. We saw him push forward against Collingwood on that Friday night match. A lot of queries about him with an ankle coming in tonight. He's been a very interesting forward in the second half of this year, and he's got a goal. Hawks are away here.
Half-back line, they love that, the Hawks.
Start of the second term. Scott West in the crowd. Darren Goldspink lurking behind him. Not a good position to be in. Bateman around the outer side. Kicks inside the forward 50. Roughing it again. He's got some hops. He's getting that ball right at the extreme height.
Line there, he's on the mark.
And that's his 5th mark, and he does. He goes straight up, Den, and not many defenders can actually get to that level to spoil the ball, which with the dragging the arms free kicks makes it pretty hard to defend him.
This to stretch the lead. Not a bad looking kick. It's tight, just misses.
Cooney decides to kick to centre half forward. Hahn was the target. Probably should have held it. Now Rioli's away. And here's Franklin caught with a couple to beat. But he went to ground. Lake went to ground. Gets up on his feet. Franklin put his big paw in there. And then on the left, hooks it back. Rolling. Buddy, you beauty.
Well, what a fantastic bit of play. We talk about the ability to defend and to lock down, but Hawthorn razzle-dazzle there from the back line. Cyril Rioli stepped around 2 or 3 and just kicked it long to a one-on-one here with Franklin. And then these 2 players who are known so well for their offensive qualities, Franklin and Roughead, were able to turn the ball over with their pressure. And then you don't need to give Franklin much space to get the result, and he did exactly that. Just really shored them up across halfback.
Crow with a long one. Franklin, brilliant. Lee, that's the 6'6" mark. He's kicked the 5'6" goals. That's the 6'6" mark.
Him and Roughead, when they get full extension, I reckon they're about 15 feet in the air. They've just got such height.
And we talked about that pre-game, about last time they played, they took the ball inside, they're attacking 35 times. It's not half-time yet, already 21 times inside they're attacking 50. Now they're just getting far too much ball supply in the midfield, and they're running off half-back too freely.
Well, he's kicked 3. Don't get much better view than that. And that is a big spray.
Well, in the arc you were talking about, Tim, he's had his 2 set shot.
And then Minson. So Minson at 48. This will take a kick. Wobble, wobble, wobble. And Hodge has been brilliant.
I'm on the opposite side. There's no way I can possibly see that.
Now Young.
There was a will, but no way. Terrible kick. Young goes to the outer side. Renouf has been impressive so far. A little chip. Rioli confronted by Eagleton. What a telling kick that was. Lewis, plenty of the football. That's very clever. And he pulls it back to Lance Franklin again, who will line up for his 4.
Now watch that as the ball came forward there for Hawthorn. Now Lewis ducked out behind the general play, behind the midfield, and Welsh had to go to him, but he just didn't work hard enough to get to Welsh, and consequently the space opened up. He was delivered the ball, but great unselfish play there by Buddy Franklin, or maybe he's just hit a little bit jittery.
Shane Crawford, as a result of that pass, gets his first goal of the night.
Actually dominating the back half, aren't they, Hawthorn? And their ball skills on the way through and the hard running to space. The Bulldogs are trying to zone off a little bit, but they're really staying in their zone spots. They're not really pushing out when they have to cover the Hawthorn flow forward.
So it was a smart kick there by Lewis, wasn't it? That space there for Buddy.
I think he said someone else have a go.
He may have the jitters already. Hawthorn's way, so they're still dominating that part of the ground.
Dogs can't find a winner. Mitchell was clever. Boyd got it though, and then kicks it wide. Bad bounce for Crawford, but he'll get it back from Ladson. And then his vision was good, and Saul runs onto it, back to Ladson. Ladson's clever kick. Bateman does wait for it, and then tries to turn Ray inside out. Cheekily takes the bounce. Arches his back, they're confident. Murphy's little give. Mitchell on the overlap. Good kick to space. Birchall, still Birchall, inside. Well done, Rioli. Vision again to Birchall, to half forward to Buddy. Got him. How good was that build up? Now Franklin loads it up, drills it home, and that is as good as you'll ever see.
I think he's just found the secret to his goal skill. Don't have set shots, just play on all the time. He's much better when he doesn't think about it.
He is a superstar, but the way they're just using the ball from back right through the midfield, they're finding spare players.
And you can't knock the Bulldogs' pressure there. It was actually pretty good.
And Bucks Rioli's vision again there created, didn't it? I mean,
yeah, and he's got an innate ability to find space where there is none, and so's that guy. He was very good. See Robert Murphy at the top of screen there. Hawks have got a loose player in the Bulldogs' offence. They want to make sure that that's man on man.
Griffin knocks it forward. Ray, cross, quick hands. Cooney goes back. They've got back-to-back goals. Can they get a third? Guerra chops off an errant kick, drives it around the outer side. Now Lewis, who started so well, goes inside the forward 50. There he is again, Franklin. He'll get a free kick.
Drag his arm down.
The other point about the last 5 minutes of play, Hodge was off having a spell, and he's back to try and general defence. That they said looked a bit lost a couple of times when he wasn't down there.
Griffin's gone to Sammy Mitchell as well too, so they're going to try and attack Sam Mitchell with someone who can run the other way as soon as they look like gaining possession of the ball.
Very tough kick for him, this one, although on the final part of it's trippy, generally gets it to go right to left. Has to give away the goal. That's amazing. That is amazing. In the current vernacular, he's a studburger.
For him, that's about a 90% shot. He kicks them all the time from out on that left-hand side. Oh, sorry.
Well, I don't know who you're talking to, Dan, to come up with that vernacular, but
that's the go,
that's what he is. Jordan Lewis just he's very good at sneaking forward, and with that turnover, the Bulldogs kick, he was able to get space, and he always disposes of it very well. Morris there, just a little pull down on the right arm of Franklin, and good finish. I think Lake actually called him towards it. He dared him. He double dared him, and then he did it.
he only played 7 of the first 17, Jew, but he's played the last 5 coming in. Cooney's kick's poor. That's a terrible kick. Saul cuts it off and then goes to fall forward. Osborne, still Osborne, it's a goal.
Clever mark, Ladson, hard against the boundary line. They've got a trampoline at practice this week. What about that? Osborne goes up this time and takes it. Straight up.
I think whoever's doing their leg weights might be very popular at the moment, because haven't they got some power in that upward leap?
And the early jump as well makes it very hard to defend.
Osborne then had his second goal in the space of a minute. Crowd tell the story. Hawthorn in a canter.